Hi guys, welcome to Stride classes. Yes, in the previous class we discussed about the two methods of solving the linear equation in one variable. One by either adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing the equation, the whole equation by the same number, and the other was by transposing method. So here we are using both the methods. Basically we use transposing method, but where we want to simplify the equation we will use the other method also. We can multiply, divide or subtract or add any one number on both the sides. Okay, so we are now taking some complicated problem equations, linear equations in one variable to solve. Okay, let's start with the first one. The first one is 8 plus 5 upon 6 minus 8 plus 1 upon 9 is equal to 8 plus 3 upon 4. Okay, now these are in the fractions, so solving the fractions, so first we will take the LCM. So taking the LCM here, 6 and 9, the LCM of 6 and 9 is 18. So multiplying now, here to 6 we have multiplied 3 and to 9 we have multiplied 18. So here multiplying this term by 3, so 3a plus 15. Okay, now 9, what we have multiplied to 9? 18. So, and just take care about the sign, here we are having negative sign, so both of them will be negative here now. So multiplying both these terms by 2, so minus 2a minus 2. Okay, now this term remains as it is, a plus 3 upon 4. Now since I told just now that with transposing we will also use multiplying, dividing the equation with the same number. Okay, so here in the first question itself we are using it, here we are having 18, here we are having 4. To solve the equation we need to cross multiply it. Now multiplying by 18, it is a big number, so we can simplify here the equation by multiplying the equation by 2 on both the sides. So this 18 will change into 9. Okay, so it will be a bit simpler. So what I am doing here is I am multiplying this whole equation by 2, and in within that step itself I will simplify here also. Now taking the like terms, 3a and 2a are like terms, so simplifying and then 3a minus 2a gives me a. Now 15 and 2 are like terms, so 15 minus 2 gives me 13, so a plus 13. Now in the denominator I am multiplying 2 on both the sides, so 1 upon 18 multiplied by 2 gives me 1 upon 9. So here in the denominator what do I get? 9. Why? Because I have multiplied the equation by 2. Now again here also the numerator remains the same because we have not done any change in the numerator, but we have multiplied the equation by 2. So 2 with the 2 if we multiply it, so here 4 changes into 2. It goes like this, that a plus 3 upon 4 into 2, so 2 ones are and 2 twos are, so it changes into a plus 3 upon 2. Now here, now cross multiplying it, this goes here and this goes here, so 2 into a plus 13 is equal to 9 into a plus 3. Now what do we get? 2a plus 26 is equal to 9a plus 27. Now again bringing the like terms on the same side, so 2a minus 9a, this 9a comes on this side and the sign changes, is equal to 27, and this 26 goes on this side and the sign changes. Now what do we get? 2a minus 9a, we get 7a is equal to 27 minus 26, 1. Now here we are having minus sign. So minus, we want the value of a, not of minus a. So minus will go with 7 on the other side. So a is equal to 1 upon minus 7, or we can also write it as a is equal to, we get minus 1 upon 7, because if the denominator is negative then the whole fraction is negative. Okay, so this was the first problem. Now let us take the second one. Now 3x upon x plus 6 minus x upon x plus 5 is equal to 2. Now this is a bit simpler one in comparison to this. Now again here we are having in the denominator, now in the denominator we are not having a monomial, we are having binomials, 2 terms are there. Now if we multiply, now you will say that if we multiply this with this term, then both are having x and we will get x square. But then also we can start solving it, it will remain as linear equation finally, because somewhere this x square will get cancelled and we will have linear equation in one variable only when we further solve it. Let's see. Now taking the LCM. in the LCM x plus 6 into x plus 5. Now this whole term will multiply here and this whole term will multiply here. So 3x multiplied by x plus 5, and here minus x will get multiplied by x plus 6 is equal to 2. Now already you have studied in algebra, x plus a into x plus b gives us x square plus a plus b x. We use this formula here, x plus a into x plus b, that gives us x square plus a plus b x plus ab. Okay, so with this formula if we use here, then what do we get in the denominator? X square plus 6 plus 5 gives us 11x plus 6 5s are 30. Is that clear? We are using it in this formula here. Now multiplying these terms, 3x into x gives us 3x square. Okay, now 3x into 5 gives us 15x. Okay, now minus x into x gives us minus x square, and minus x into 6 gives us minus 6x. Now this RHS remains the same, equal to 2. Now which are the like terms here? This and this. Okay, so 3x square minus x square gives us 2x square. Okay, now these two are like terms, so 15x minus 6x gives us plus 9x. Okay, and the denominator remains the same, so what we will do, we will multiply this denominator here in this step itself. So what do we get here? 2x square, 2 multiplied by x square, 2x square, 2 multiplied by 11x gives us 22x, and 2 multiplied by 30 gives us 60. Okay, now you see, these both terms are same on both the sides. Okay, so if we subtract 2x square on both the sides, we are subtracting 2x square on both the sides, because as I said, to make this equation simpler, what we will do, the same number we can subtract on both the sides, add on both the sides, multiply or divide on both the sides. So what I am doing is I am subtracting 2x square from both the sides. So what do I get then? 9x is equal to 22x plus 60. Is that clear? Now bringing this 22x on this side. So what do we get? 9x, its sign changes. So 9x minus 22x is equal to 60. Okay. Now here 22 minus 9 gives us, because since 22 is a bigger number, so 22 minus 9 gives us 13. Okay. So minus 13x is equal to 60. Now finding out the value of x is equal to 60 upon minus 13. Now the whole fraction will be negative now, but we have to change it into mixed fraction, because answer is never left in improper fraction. So changing into mixed fraction, we get minus 13 fours are 52, and then what remains? 8 upon 30. That's the answer. Is that clear? Okay, so how we are using both the things, that means adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing on both the sides, as well as transposing in solving all the equations. Now let's take the third example. The third example is x minus 2 upon 4 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to x minus 2x minus 1 upon 3. Now first of all, taking LCM on both the sides. Now LCM for 4 and 3 is 12, so LCM 12. 3 will be multiplied here, so 3x minus 3 2s are 6 plus 1 into 4, 4 is equal to, here also we will take the LCM, LCM is 3, so here we get 3x. Now this negative sign is common for both these, so minus into plus, this gives us minus 2x, and minus into minus gives us plus 1. Okay, clear? Now again, now simplifying the like terms, bringing the like terms together. These two are like, okay, and this is unlike, so 3x will remain as it is. Now minus 6 plus 4 gives us minus 2. Okay, now again in this step itself, if you want to simplify this equation, then we can multiply the whole equation by 3. Okay, so 3 and 3 cancels here, so here there will be no denominator, and here the 3 will cancel with this 12, and we get 4 here. Okay, so we get 4 here. Okay, is that clear? Now after that, 3x minus 2x gives us x plus 1. Now no denominator is here, because already this 3 has cancelled with this 3. Okay, now this 4 will multiply here. So 3x minus 2 is equal to 4x plus 4. Now bringing the like terms together, 3x, this 4x will come here, minus 4x. Now this 2 will go on the other side and will change into positive 4 plus 2. Now what we are getting here, minus x is equal to 6. Now here we are getting the value of minus x, but we don't want the value of minus x, we want the value of x. So what we will do, we will multiply the whole equation by minus 1. So what do we get? X is equal to minus 6. So our answer is x is equal to minus 6. Okay. Now one more example. X plus 2 upon 6 minus 11 minus x upon 3 minus 1 upon 4 is equal to 3x minus 4 upon 12. Okay. Now first solving this bracket, then we will take this, and after that the other side. Now how this equation, which is looking very complicated, and it will change into a very simple equation. Just now x plus 2 upon 6, let it be as it is. Solving this bracket here, what will be the LCM here? 12. Okay, so multiplying this 4 here, 44 minus 4x. Okay, and 3 here, minus 3. Okay, the RHS remains as it is. Now x plus 2 upon 6 again remains as it is. Now this, if we solve it here, 44 minus 3 gives us 41. Okay, so these two are like terms and 4x is unlike. So here minus, we get 41 minus 4x upon 12 is equal to 3x minus 4 upon 12. Now again taking the LCM here, what will be the LCM? Simple, 12. Now what we are multiplying here? 2. So 2x plus 4 we get here, because we are supposed to multiply the same thing in the numerator. So 2x plus 4 minus. Now this term remain as it is because LCM is 12 itself. So minus 41. Now this minus into minus gets positive. So 4x. Now we will see the like terms here. Which are the like terms? Now just see here, again the denominators are same here. Okay, we can simplify the equation by just multiplying it by 12. So both the denominators disappear in the next step. Now which are like terms here? This and this. 2x plus 4x gives us 6x. So 6x. Now 41 minus 4, because 41 is negative. So what will be the answer? Will also be negative. So 41 minus 4 gives us 37 is equal to 3x minus 4. Now bringing the like terms on the same side, 6x, this 3x comes here. So it will change into negative, minus 3x is equal to this 37 goes on the other side and it changes into positive. So 37 minus 4. Now 3x minus 6x gives us 3x is equal to 37 minus 4 gives us 33. So x is equal to 33 upon 3 and that gives us 11, and that is our answer. X is equal to 11 is our answer. Clear? So such a simple one. Now the last example. The last example is again a bit complicated one, because students, they all know to solve the linear equation, but when they see the decimals, the fraction, they just leave the question that it is very difficult one. So that is why I have taken these questions. Now the next one is related to decimals. 2.4 multiplied by 3 minus x minus 0.6 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, now let's first solve the brackets. 2.4 into 3 gives us 7.2. 2.4 into x gives us minus 2.4 x. Now just take care of this negative sign. Minus 0.6 into 2x gives us minus 1.2x. Okay, and minus 0.6 into minus 3 gives us plus. Minus into minus plus. So 1.8 is equal to 0. Now these two are like terms and these two are like terms. So solving them, minus 2.4 and minus 1.2 gives us minus 3.6x. Okay, is it now sorry, 7.2 plus 1.8, that gives us both are positive, so we will put a positive sign here. So 9.0 we are getting is equal to 0. Now keeping x on this side and then taking the other term on the next side. So what do we get? Minus 3.6x is equal to minus 9. Okay, now both of them are negative, so we will just multiply minus 1 to both the sides, so we get 3.6x is equal to 9. So x is equal to 9 upon 3.6. Sorry, 9 upon 3.6. So here we cancel this decimal and put a 0 in. Now simplifying it, what do we get? The common factor here is 18. So 18 5s are and 18 2s are. So 5 upon 2, or we can also write it here as x is equal to 2. Since the question was in decimal, so we can put the answer also in decimals. X is equal to 2.5 or 2.5 also. Okay, so that's the answer, 2.5. Now I hope you understood them and you found that whenever you feel a question a complicated one, then also it is not that much complicated. If you start doing it, then at a point you will find it easy. Okay, so few questions I have given for practice. The link for it is in the description box. So just go through it. You now onwards, I hope that you will not leave when you see such complicated questions, you will not leave it and definitely solve it. Okay, thank you.